2.25%, continues to be a winner. Alan Nuckman, Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com, is looking at the stock for us this morning. Alan, what's there not to like about Walmart?
Well, what I love about Walmart, and Coffee was talking about that, was the 20% pullback. You know, this is a stock that's up 85% in the last couple of years, and we had a 20% pullback. We've been mainly, between this 60 and 100, so 80 is a super support point, and 85 was a 200-day moving average, and it came right to that level, and now we've seen a bounce. But I'm looking big picture for a comeback because there's gaps up above that need to be filled.
All right, tell me about those gaps. Which one are you looking at? At 102 to 100?
Yes. So at 100, yeah. So we could see a significant bounce here. Now, in the last couple of weeks, I was trying to be the smart guy, okay, and buy some stocks that had just gotten brutalized. So we looked at JD.com, we got into Intel, we got into AI, more hero trades that I know you like to see. But this is just a very conservative trade in the fact that I'm just trying not to be the dumb guy. This is a stock that is solid, okay? And everybody's been waiting and waiting for a pullback. So, the June options, what I'm looking at is a June 80 call. Again, that's the midpoint of the action for the year. So an 80 call, early this morning was trading for about 8.25. Now it's trading near 10, 9.50 or so. But it's deep in the money. It's a stock substitution strategy. And if we get to that 100 level, then this option should double in value. So it's a very conservative, lose no sleep, or what I call my lifestyle options play to position for success. Let's let the market sort out all this is going on. But Walmart is not something I'm going to lose sleep over.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like as far as safety trades go, staples go, it's about as reliable as it gets, them and Costco together. All right, so you're buying the 80 call, $7 in the money, and looking for it to get to where you want it to within the next, 3 months?
Right. So we've got plenty of time for this to develop. Obviously, this market has had, and I'm going to, I really want to talk about how we've had a very orderly sell-off. As a trader, I like to see a little bit more violence. I like to see the sharp sell-offs and the big bounce backs, and I like to see the flush outs. And we haven't seen that. I mean, we were down 2.5% again last week after 2.5% the week before. It has been a straight down move. But what I want to point out today is this is what I've been looking for. We saw bullish divergence last week where it made new lows but not new highs and implied volatility. And when you look at the VIX is below the midpoint of this bounce. It had bounced from 1270 to 2960. So it's come back below this 21 and change midpoint. And that's really important to me because I keep a track of these midpoints. Now, the S&P on the upside, the midpoint's about 150 points away at 58.25. If it gets back above that, then we could see a full V recovery like we've seen every single time in market history. And again, I'm not smart enough to try and predict the time that we're not going to do it. So I'm going to follow what the markets tell me, but I think a move above 58.25 in the S&P and that halfway level can get this market back on its feet.
All right. Amen. Like that. Encouraging words. And Walmart, which was kind of an early domino with that earnings firming up, is, I think, a good sign to your point. $87 right now. Alan, give me one more thought. VIX, if Walmart can act as a floor and give this market some support, should we be getting a vol crush sometime soon?
Well, we already have. I mean, it's got smacked down. I mean, the whack-a-mole is back in play from 29 down to 21. Again, I'm not good with math, but that's a pretty big percentage move very, very quickly in just a couple of days. But the focus I want to keep an eye on is the dollar. Obviously, there's some financial engineering going on to knock the dollar down and to knock rates down. And you get back to what Mr. Coffee was talking about earlier, is that, rates are coming down. How and why, we don't necessarily know. But rates are coming down, and if you can, we're getting close. Mortgage rates are at 6-month lows. If you can get close to a 5 handle in mortgage rates, that changes everything in that sector.
All right, thanks, Alan. Appreciate the trade. In the money, 80 strike calls on Walmart for late June. Thank you, sir. Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Let's come back, talk some more about housing.